Well, the mail came in and looks like I'm going to install my dash cam today. There you go. That's it. I'm not sponsored by these guys or any of that kind of stuff, but the brand, as you can read, is BotsLab dash cam. It's to the front it's a 4K and to the rear it's a 2K. And it's got this ADAS kind of thing. It sort of gives you an idea of if a car is swerving in front of you or coming too close to you or any of that kind of stuff. It's supposed to tell you to kind of watch out. You can see the driver assistance kind of thing. Star of this is the lens that they put in here. It's a fairly high-end lens for the front. And it's got built-in GPS location, parking monitoring, which is important. Somebody hits your car, it records all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, so it has a few things, and just kind of watch the install. Package is nice and neat, sort of like Apple. All nice and clean. You can see front car too close warning, or if somebody ahead of you just kind of swerves or whatever. The pedestrian thing is pretty good. It's got almost a 360 view. You got the front end camera and you got the rear, and combined you get almost a 360 kind of view. Kind of pays attention to what you got going on. How are you guys? Long time no see. I haven't done any videos in a while. I've did some work on the car, but last work I did was the build out the back end, and I didn't do any videos on that. I just didn't feel like it. Today I'm just doing a small video. I'm putting in a dash cam. The camera seems to be pretty cool. I've got it right here, and I'm not gonna do an unboxing or any of that kind of stuff, but it's a BotsLab camera. The front, it goes out to 4K and the rear goes out to 2K with night vision and all sorts of little stuff. It seems to be real easy to install. You just kind of run the wire from your fuse box, and then yeah, let me show you. Well, anyways, here we are. This is the connector for the camera. There's two ways of connecting. You can connect it over a cigarette lighter. It's much easier. You just run the wire up basically, and you got it dangling right there. I don't want, so I use this option right here. I'm gonna just hook these up. They're labeled VCC, ground, and ACC cable, so I just gotta find in the fuse panel. I gotta find what's going on there, and then plug these up, and then you just run the wire up on your A pillar right here. Just run it up and then on over basically onto the middle. And what I did the shortcut. I went up in here, I went up the A pillar and came across here, because I have easy access because of the sunroof to the, it makes it easier. Ran it over this way and then ran it to the front. Now I'm just gonna bundle it up, tuck it up in the front, and front install basically is done. Now the rear install is gonna be a bit more difficult. I'm gonna have to place a cam up here somewhere and then run the wire not in the plastic. I think I'll run it outside, kind of up here like this, and just let it dangle in and have it disappear in here. And I'm gonna take the shortest route that's from here to the front. This is the 2K camera right here, and you can swivel it. It has a swivel top, so you can kind of turn the whole thing, and then you can film inside, which I'm not going to do. You can tell it's my trunk. It's just to film out. But yeah, that's going to be a little difficult to run the wire all the way onto this entire roof. It's quite long, and let's see if it's long enough. That's going to be the most time-consuming part of the install. The front cam is done. And yeah, here, since you haven't seen it, this is the build out from the rear. I kind of just layered it in 3 layers, bottom, center, and top. And because I've got this big 160 liter gas tank in here in the back, I only have a short trunk space. So I have this short level right here times 2 basically, and then I've got the big area up here which I can fit anything into it, like all my chairs, my ladders, my everything. And you can tell you can get these 5 liter boxes in here, and I'm probably going to put a little bit bigger one in here. I just measured it. Get some big ones in here. Got the emergency toilet, so we've got all this going on. I've got my lights hooked up right here with some extra power, so we have some lights in the evening. Let's see if you can tell if I turn it on. Yeah, there it goes. There goes my, yeah, those are the lights I have right here with the switch on that right there. But that's basically it. So let's continue on. Well, that's going faster than I expected. Anyways, here's the leftover wire. It's gonna be something like this. Just gonna dangle there a minute. Might fasten it, then shorten it, whatever. But I actually went in this way right here. I kind of pulled it on and inside of there, came down, and I took this little part. I looped it around here, came out the front. So I can't get underneath the headliner there. Just kind of went out like this, went in on the back end. I came out right here, and now I'm gonna run at the top all the way to the front door. I gotta pull through right here. And now I'm coming back out of my sunroof. Now I'm gonna route it to the front again, on over, and back into the center console, and have then the leftover wire basically hang out. And the way I've done it is I just took some real thin, or it's sort of stiff, but it's still fairly flexible wire, and I ran that first and then tied it up and kind of pulled it through, so that helped out a lot. Oh, there you see the dash cam. I got it hidden sort of behind the mirror. I really don't need the mirror because I can't look out the back anyways, but it's sort of hidden right there, so it stays kind of dead center with the car. And if we just take the mirror aside, you can see a nice little display right there of the dash cam, and when it goes to standby, it kind of shows you the date and time and whatever. And here you can see a split screen right now, front and back, and you can see quality is pretty good. That's the standby screen, gives you the time and the date. And if it sees anything, it records, and later just kind of takes the stuff out and away. Installed, you can barely see the camera right there. Fits in nice and neat, and it gets the entire hood sort of like you see it right now. It's about what it sees of the hood. But in the other direction, of course. And it comes up with this nice, neat little sticker. Says it's protected now. I guess that's a good thing if you travel in Italy and they try to break into your car. And the rear camera, you can't really tell. It sits right in there, but you can't quite tell that it's in it. You can kind of sort of see it. It's right in there, but yeah. Well, anyways, that's it for today. Install is done. Car is sitting there and locked. And yeah, that's it for today. See ya.